Hello people, and welcome back to my channel. To people who just found this video and never seen my videos before, welcome to my channel, and why not to subscribe so you can see all the cool videos I do come up with. So I've got a little treat for you today, guys. I've got a box right there, right next to the Flex E and a tank. Guys who've seen my videos before, that's the 6-wheeler. I got some plans for it, and that will be the tank. You'll know why very soon, so stay tuned. So what do I have in that box? It took me a bit over 2 weeks to get that package. It did arrive today, and then we will open it together. In the box and I'm going to read this out because it does sound really good, and hopefully this is the truth. So Evolve Skateboards have teamed up with Abec F1 to bring to the community a badass electric skateboard wheels called F1. Again, just reading out from my phone. The description: so the wheels are big and juicy as they are made from Abec F1 famous super soft reflex formula 74A. So it feels like butter underfoot when riding, and it will also unlock faster top speeds due to the larger wheel diameter, which will simply love to roll and roll. The F1 wheel will fit blah 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 blah. So in the box behind us is 107mm diameter, 45mm core depth, 31mm urethane depth, which is quite good, 64mm wide, 55mm contact patch because they do have like a curve to them, and not the entire wheel is touching the ground, which is good for rocks. Offset core, 74A reflex formula, made in the USA. So up until now, my favorite wheels were and are the Rough Stuff wheels by Slick Revolution. Massive off-road wheels. They are 85A, so they will be a bit tougher or harder than those Evolve wheels, but these are for now my favorite wheels, and I have been testing all my boards with these wheels on because I live in UK and the roads here are not the best. Just wanted to talk about Evolve just a little bit, and guys who own the Evolve boards, don't get this wrong, but I had a bit of an experience with Evolve in UK. I've seen this description that I've just read out to you guys, and a couple of fancy pictures of the wheels, so I decided to order them from the website, placed an order, but then about a day later I got a polite email asking for me to prove that I actually own an Evolve board. I do not own an Evolve board, so I was told politely to bugger off, that I cannot order anything from the website if I am not the owner of the Evolve board. My question number one is, why not to mention that on your website? And second of all, if the parts are so great, why not to make more of them and let people buy the parts and interchange them to their own boards? But anyway, it's just me. So you know how it is. If you cannot get something, you want it even more. So I've done a bit of research, and also with the help of one of the my colleagues and a e-skateboard rider colleagues. Thanks, matey. He pointed me out to a company in Netherlands again who would sell parts for Evolve boards, and I did. So this order was placed 2.5 weeks ago. I believe €164 delivered to UK. So let's open the package and see what's in there. So guys, are you ready? Cardboard, and voila. Look at these monsters. God damn. This is absolutely huge. All nicely wrapped. Look at this monster here. Okay, fair enough. This does look impressive. Guys, one of the reasons why I decided to go for the Evolve wheels, Abec, but made for Evolve, because they are black. You can get the green ones and they are for sale, but they're green, so I don't really like the color. That color, it won't go in good at all with the boards that I've got, so I went for black. For starters, straight away, what I've noticed, they are quite light compared to the rough stuff wheels. Well, they're definitely larger. That is massive, absolutely massive. Look at this. They're also definitely softer. If you look, if I'm be pressing on the wheel, you can actually see me squeezing the wheel together. So they're definitely bouncier. I can actually feel it in my hands. Yeah, quite sticky. So they're curved on one side here, and they're straight on this side. Okay, I do like what I see for now. The only thing is that they don't come with the bearings, so I need to put some bearings in there and try them out on my Flex e-board, see if they actually do fit. Well, I do like what I see for now. So guys, in my rough stuff wheels, I've got the Slime Precision bearings, those green bearings inside there. You can find the video in description below. I do cover these bearings and how to replace the bearings on any wheels, so if you're interested, take a look. I will be using these rough stuff wheels for my newer projects and the tank project, so I need some bearings for these Abec 11 107 F1s. So what I was saving up for quite a while, and I actually wanted to use this in my future board build, but I think it's the right time. It just happened. I've got the Bones Super Reds. These are the bearings, considered to be, well, almost one of the best on the market. They're not cheap. These were, I think, about £30 delivered for 8 of them. If you guys don't know, there are Bones Reds, and also there are Bones Super Reds. So these are the Bones Super, which means they have upgraded steel and just better quality in general. So these, how these bad boys look like. Sealed from one side. Hopefully we'll zoom in. Sealed from one side and clear on another side, just like that. These are the Reds Super by Bones. So let's put them on those wheels and try them out. So before I put these Bones Super bearings into the wheels, I'm also going to use the Bones Speed Cream wheel bearing oil. I did pick up a kit that comes with the tool and the cleaning canister, which is quite cool. This tool is quite nice because you can use it to remove the bearings, the extra grip on, and also to poke them down into the wheels. So it does say not to lose a lot, but you should put like a small drop of oil right between the spaces there. Spin the bearing and get that lubricant around every single ball bearing. And to be fair, this bearing does spin really nicely. So after you do that, you put them into the wheels by having the nice sealed side outwards. I've got the tool, but you don't really need to. You can just use a back of the screwdriver, the soft area, bang them in. You have a tool a bit easier, and that's it. Bearing is in. You do the same for this side as well, and for all four wheels. So guys, I have removed the rough stuff wheel of the Flex E-board. Let's try if this monsters will fit the pulley. Yeah, they don't go on as easy as the rough stuff wheel, but they definitely go on. The one problem I see straight away is that the belt cover, even though it's the small one that's being used with the rough stuff wheels, is hitting the wheel. I guess what I need to do is mark it and trim it down. So I've taken the belt cover off, and that's the slight line where the wheel is hitting, so I might cut this back. But what I've noticed while I was taking the cover off, that one of the belts, or at least this belt here, is definitely too loose. So I don't want it popping on me while I'm riding the board, so I'm going to replace it. Luckily I like my spare parts, and I do have a spare belt. While we're at it, let's just check the bearings, and they're fine. So here comes the new belt. I've got a video on how to do this, guys, by the way, on my channel, so if you want to take a look, more than welcome to. So let's see if this new belt will be a bit tighter. Yes, it is. I wouldn't say by much, so maybe I was just panicking, but anyway, it's a new belt, so why not? So now let's put this big wheel on. Let's make sure that we got the spacer inside there first. And here we go. Abec 107 F1 fitted on Flex E-board. Let's put another spacer on and a nut, and let's tighten up. While I'm doing that, it's pushing the wheel further onto a pulley, which is good. It's also pulling the bearings together. That's it, wheel is on. Voila, good stuff. So holy smokes, guys, look at that. That's it. The wheels are now on. The Abec 11 F1 107s Superflies Evolve limited edition black, now on the Flex E-board. I actually went a bit further and I did trim the belt covers just to make it neat. I couldn't just leave the belts exposed or the pulley exposed. So yeah, that looks quite impressive. Absolutely massive. It looks like a F1 racing car, really, with them slicks on. Definitely nice and soft wheels. You can actually feel and see the movement of this rubber when you're pressing it, or polyurethane when you're pressing it. 74A. Well, I will be testing this board very shortly.